Hi, welcome to the Jewelry Girl and the Diamond Guy. Today we have a very special guest, a friend of ours from downtown Los Angeles, who is a diamond dealer all the way from Israel, Mr. Sam from IceRock Diamonds.
Hi.
Sam, how did you get started?
So I started about 16 years ago. I came here accidentally, like every good story. I traveled in South America for about a year, and right before I decided to go back to Israel, I ended up stopping here for 2 weeks to see my second cousin that used to live here. And while I was here, after 2 weeks, having fun and just enjoying the sun in California, he asked me if I want to help a friend of his that is working in the diamond business. And me coming from Israel, from a household of a father that is a farmer and a mother that is a teacher, I didn't know anything about the business. So I said, yeah, why not? And I started to work for this guy just for a few weeks. And after that, he said, can you stay for a few more weeks? Find myself 16 years later, I'm still here. But in between what I've done, I worked for 3 companies in the course of 5.5 to 6 years. And after that, I decided to open my own company, which is April 2018, is exactly 10 years anniversary for IceRock Diamonds.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And that's how I started.
So, Sam, it sounds like you learned on the job. You didn't have anybody, you're not a generational jeweler, or you didn't go to school.
I just started working and understanding how the diamond business works and how to sort diamond. That's how I started. And with every company that I worked for, I evolved with more knowledge. And I actually, in the beginning, used to ask my customers, I used to come over showing them goods and asking them, so you chose those 3 stones out of 20 stones lot that I showed you. Why? And they used to teach me. You see the millimeter, you see the table, you see the depth, you see the shining, you see all those kind of things. And I learned from my employer and also from my customers. In the beginning, I used to sell only to wholesalers, meaning to diamond dealers like myself that located in main areas like New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles and other areas around the world. But because of those people used to be in the business for that long, for 20, 30, 40 years, I used to learn a lot from them.
Show us what you brought us.
Sure.
To show.
So I brought this one, for example. This is an oval, a very trendy ring.
It's pretty.
Thank you. A very trendy ring, especially because oval is super popular. Everyone wants an oval with a thin band. This specific ring has a rose gold, which is one of my favorites. And the top we made in platinum. The center stone has a 3 carat, very high color, and the clarity, although it's an SI1, you cannot see it with the naked eye, which is one of my favorites to go with because it dropped the price to a point where it's pretty affordable. If you will take the same type of center stone with a high clarity, we're talking about probably 20 to 40% more in cost. So it's really not necessary unless you're crazy about clarity and really want to see in your GA certificate a better clarity. I like when the band itself is very thin. It gives the center stone the appeal of a bigger stone. And it's already a big stone, it's a 3 carat, but just to understand why the reasoning for a pretty slim band. What I like about putting stones around the band, I like to put them either halfway or 3/4, less all the way around. The reason for that is because in most times it's being bent or the stones are being popped out and it's very hard to resize it. So hence the reason that it goes 3/4.
And how is it graded? Did you grade it? Does it have a certificate?
No, this diamond has a GIA. 99% of the stones I'm selling, unless they are an eternity bands, which are smaller stones that usually don't get graded by GIA. All my diamonds are graded only by GIA. It's the most valuable certificate that I'm selling to customers. So I really believe in that, and I think that every stone should have a GIA.
And Sam, can you tell us about the 4 C's, and if there's one that you think color is more important than clarity, or do you think clarity is more important than cut?
It's a great question, actually, and I'm preaching about that for many, many years to all my clients and to other people as well. So the 4 C's, as everyone knows, are the color, clarity, cut, and carat weight. It's very important to notice that each one of them is the best to what you can afford. So a GIA certificate is very important to have with a standard stone as big as a 3 carat, even a 2 carat, even a 1 carat, especially we go into the higher carat weights of 7 and 8 and 10 carats. But the most important thing is, to me, is the color. If you don't see the inclusion with your naked eye and you fall in love with the stone, go for it. It's much more important to fall in love with the stone versus fall in love with the certificate.
That sounds like really good advice.
Thank you.
So, aren't you proud of yourself? It's a long haul, even though it's a short period of time in retrospect, to educate yourself, find something you love, and have your own business for 10 years. A successful business.
Yes, I think that I'm very lucky in the aspect of, as we all know, most people wake up every morning and doing things that they don't want to do just to get a paycheck in the end of the month.
Right.
I'm loving every second of what I do, and I end up not only loving it, but making a living off of it. So yeah, pretty proud of myself, I should say.
Good, good. We're proud of you because it's a great story.
Thank you.
And you're a good guy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, Sam, thank you so much for spending the afternoon with us.
Thank you very much for having
you're,
me.
you know, the guy from a kibbutz to becoming fancy diamond dealer.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Not
a-
that fancy, but
It's a good.
yeah,
It's. We're proud of you. And
Thank you so
for
much.
coming today.
sure.
Can we have you back?
Of course.
We would love that. Our audience would love it. We'll see what the new trend is and if there's a new diamond cut out there in the market.
Sounds great to me.